Hi, all. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Heman. I'm a spiritual coach, counselor, and energy healer. Today, I would like to just speak to you about spirituality and what it is. Um, Most of the people whom I mention this term spirituality, they kind of feel that it's something that we do when we're old or, at the last stages of our life, or it's something for older people, or it's really not them. And if I tell them it's something to do with life purpose, they're not able to understand. They're like, oh, my life purpose is done. I'm sorted. I have this job. I have this career. And if my kids grow up, I'm done with it. That's not the reason that we evolve and grow and learn to be more spiritual. So we don't actually need to learn to be spiritual. We are spiritual beings. We are energy bodies. We are the spirit in human form. We are consciousness, come down to earth for a human experience. There are some lessons that we have to learn. And to that end, yeah, I would like to bring awareness to this topic of spirituality, what it is, why do we need it, and what do you gain from it. So, like I said, so we are all energy bodies. When I say that, what I mean is we are more than the body. I think this is something that many of us are aware of because we know that when we die, it's just the body that burns and the soul continues. So, what is the soul? That soul basically is the energy. And everything in this universe is made up of matter, and the smallest particle, that is the atom, has two divisions to it. One is the visible part and one is the invisible part. The invisible part is the radiant energy, or the invisible energy that is not clearly visible to all of us. And so since we can't see it, we don't know what this energy is all about. But if this energy wasn't within our physical body, yeah, I mean, we wouldn't exist and we wouldn't function. It would just be the body itself, right? The body functions because there is an energy inside it that is driving it, motivating it, giving it all those instructions to function normally. The brain functions, passes information to all the organs to function normally. And your conscious and subconscious mind are continuously working to help you process. The conscious mind helps you process all your daily activities. It tells your body what to do, and even the organs and all your daily activities, your creativity when you're driving or doing any task. Your conscious mind is alert and giving instructions constantly. So it's the active mind, the monkey mind, that's constantly thinking and acting and overthinking sometimes. The subconscious mind, on the other hand, is something that just follows instructions from the conscious mind. Whatever the conscious mind feeds it, it does that. And it also holds information from your past lifetimes, as well as the past within your current lifetime. So I don't want to get into law of attraction and how the subconscious mind works right now. My bigger priority is to make you understand what is spirituality. So, like I said, we are energy bodies, we are all spirit. We come to earth for an experience, for something to be learned, for some lessons that um we need to learn, some healing that we need to undergo. These lessons could be any number of lessons depending on the effort that you put in to learn it in that specific lifetime or lifetimes. Sometimes we learn a particular lesson, and then there are some other lessons that come up within a lifetime, and then we need to learn those. So, depending on the lessons that you need to learn, you come to earth in a specific human form. You choose who you want to be, where you want to be born. Your blueprint is decided before you're born, but this is just a loose blueprint. It's not like set in stone. You can and you have the ability, you have free will. You have the ability to make some changes, to rectify your mistakes, to heal. What is rectifying mistakes is basically healing, to understand who you are. Knowing yourself is so important, and this is something that we all neglect and make blunders across our lifetime or lifetimes. So if you know who you are, then you're better informed in making, choices, or in healing, or doing anything for your growth or your self progress and all of that. But the basic requirement is that you understand who you are, know who you are, and then work with your shadow self. Shadow self is repressed emotions that accumulate over a lifetime, or it's also something like past memory. You may be afraid of something. You have to figure out why you're afraid of that, or what is it that's causing you to be afraid of something, or there are some blocks, or there are some specific character traits that we develop. Where does all that come from? Understanding all of that and healing all of those past shadow aspects um, will help you understand yourself better and help you progress. It'll help you align with the divine source so that you can go back to source in your natural purest form, and having learned your lessons and having healed all those past aspects that you need healing from. Also, we come here not just to heal and learn, we also come here to achieve a certain life purpose. For example, you could be someone who is an artist. You help people with your art. You do things that motivate other people. You could be a leader, you could be an artist, you could be an inventor, you could be a technology person, you could be a healer, you could be a counselor, you could be a therapist, you could be a teacher, a guide, a mentor, anything. So it's not just your profession. There is a difference here. It is not just your profession, it's not just your identity, but your life purpose, which is specific only to you to achieve in that lifetime. Maybe it's just helping people, just doing service, being charitable, helping other people with their issues, explaining and leading people with an example, with your own life lessons. Whatever you've gone through, maybe you help people with that. You heal and other people heal along with you as well. So there are various reasons why we come here. Understanding that and achieving and fulfilling your life purpose is also your mission here, and to become more mindful, more conscious of yourself, your connection to the divine, and your purpose on earth, and helping, your own healing and helping others heal as well, because this is all a connected experience. So yeah, this is what spirituality is all about. It's like you're not just doing your daily functions without any reason, without any meaning, without any motivation. This is something that makes you understand your deeper meaning. It makes you understand why you're here, what you need to do, how you can heal, how you can help others, and basically give more meaning and more sense to your life, and give you that sense of inner peace. And also, when you become more spiritually aligned, you actually step back from all the, the hyper thinking and the clutter which is there in your head, which, the stress, and maybe you're not able to function properly at work because you're thinking too much, or you have too much, or you're subjecting yourself to burnout, or um, like lack of self-worth, for example. This is something that will, again, you won't know that you're doing that because you're too busy working, or you're too busy overthinking, or you're too busy with something else. So if you consciously make that decision to understand that this is something that you're suffering from, or this is something that you need healing from, then you can start making those changes and find more meaning in your life, and also find that your life is going smoother and more easier, rather than, you just resisting and just functioning like you're a robot or an autopilot mode. So this is something that helps you get meaning and understanding in your life, helps you move forward more consciously, connecting with the divine, getting guidance. You are, a co-creator of your reality. You have the power to change the rest of your life. If you've gone through some challenges, some mistakes or blocks or whatever it is that is keeping you back, you have the power, at least now for the rest of your life, to change that, to make those corrections. And how you can do that is by stepping back a little bit and being conscious, being mindful, taking time for meditation, consciously trying to understand who you are, working with your strengths and weaknesses, and yeah, working for your highest good basically. So, all this can be done if you become more spiritually aware. If you try to understand that you are a spirit, at the end of the day, you are a spirit here. You're not just a human being, a body that is meant to just keep doing things or just being responsible for people or just, doing your daily functions, your, housework or going to work and coming back driving and just going to bed every day. That's not it. And you will realize this as you grow up. Sometimes after working for a few number of years, you may feel that is this all I've achieved everything, and what more is there for me, or is this what I'm meant to come here and do? And maybe it's not giving you that joy, maybe it's not giving you that happiness. That's when you start questioning why you're here and what your purpose is. So you can either do it two ways. One is you go through all those challenges and reach a point in your life where you actually start questioning those things, and maybe you feel alone in a crowd or whatever. Maybe for those reasons you might start, you know developing interest in spirituality. Or it's something that you can, if you're aware of it, through this awareness medium that I want to create in people. If you consciously decide that, hey, you know what, this is something that is not rocket science. It is natural. It has sense. It makes sense. It has some meaning. And it's just about you getting to know yourself so that you can make conscious and better choices for yourself. Let's say, for example, you're looking to get married and you don't know yourself. You don't know much about yourself because you've just been, growing up, dealing with your situations, challenges, and all of that. And you just spent your time studying, finding a job, doing all of the other things, just monotonously going through life. And here you've reached a point where you're like, okay, what else now? I should get married. And you really don't know yourself properly. You might end up making the wrong choices. You might end up marrying the wrong person. And then marriage is like a lifetime commitment, right? So if you want to have a relationship that is long lasting, it makes sense then to actually think back. I mean, before you can actually get married, get to know yourself properly. If you know yourself, if you value yourself, if you have your self worth, self love in place, then nobody can misguide you, mislead you, and you will definitely make better choices for your partner. And you will have a happy, long lasting, fulfilling married life. Um, and it's not just for marriage, it could be for anything, for work, making the right choices at work, making the right career options, or making right daily decisions, and thinking from a place of clarity rather than, just functioning without any clarity, with, too many thoughts in your head. So this is something doable. This is something that you can explore if this interests you. You can also check out my course on Udemy. The links are provided below. So my aim was just to bring awareness to what is spirituality and what I can offer as a spiritual coach. So if you choose to do spiritual coaching, I help you understand the core of your issues, where these issues cropped up from, whether it's a health issue or whatever is going on. There is a core reason behind why this is happening. So I help you understand the core issues. I help you understand who you are, do sort of self discovery. I help you work with your shadow aspects, which is very important. It can be painful and challenging, but with support from a professional, this is something that you can achieve, and I will help you, handhold you, get you through that process of healing and to work on those challenges. And then figuring out your life purpose and how to maintain a spiritually a conscious life going forward, being aware of who you are and how you can take your life forward in a more empowered manner, in a more meaningful way, how you can thrive instead of just surviving every day and getting to work and back and not making sense of anything or living um, stressfully. So, if this makes sense to you and you want to know more about spirituality, do connect with me. All my links are mentioned below. You can also check out my course on Udemy, like I mentioned. The links are below. And I hope this video helped. If there are any questions, please reach out to me. Thank you.